Can't keep my hands to myself.
Hey guys, so I'm trying to like race the sun, and at the same time I already ended up talking like 15 minutes, deleted everything because I was even confusing myself, and I'm like, Kym, you cannot use this, so you are going to have to redo this whole story time. But anyways, this story time is actually going to be a collab story time with my girl Shantae here on YouTube, and if you haven't already subscribed to her channel, I would highly recommend checking it out. She does a lot of story times, and she's also really into fitness, so if you're looking for someone who will help motivate you to get to the gym and things like that, I'm telling you she will. She's really good with working out, and it really shows, and I just absolutely love her channel, so definitely check out her channel and tell her I sent you. But yeah, we figured we would collab about this because we both kind of have the same story, and this happened to us, I'd say it was like a week before Christmas, and we both figured we would make a story time about this, just telling you guys about this. But before I start this video, I do want to clearly state that yes, I get paid from YouTube. If I did not get paid from YouTube, I honestly would still be doing it because I love YouTube. I do this as a hobby. Like, I don't do this as, this is my job, this is what I have to do to get money. Maybe if I make more, that would be cool to turn it into a job. But to me, I don't look at it as a job. I always look at it as a hobby, as talking to my friends. This is something that I love to do, and whether money was involved or not, I would be doing it. But of course, I know there are some people out there that do YouTube just for the money alone. And sometimes you can run into people that are scammers or trying to scam you or use your money in order to make their channel grow or to make their business better, things like that. It happens to everyone. There are people out there that aren't out to help you succeed or things like that. They're out to take your money. In this situation, it happened to us. It's happened to me before. I've had a company try to get my social security number, and I have a storytime video about that below. But this one actually was with a group of girls, and I have nothing against the girls who did this. I don't know them like that personally, so I don't have anything bad against them. I'm just telling you guys my situation, and just telling you the story exactly how it happened. So a week before Christmas, I had actually got tagged in an Instagram picture by a girl that I already follow on Instagram, and she had actually reposted the picture she had tagged me in, and it was saying something like, do you want to be part of one of the most successful groups on YouTube? And underneath the post it said stuff about just working together, collaborating on ideas, just like kind of like an advertisement, and it sounded really good. It was something that I would be interested in. It kind of sounded similar to something like what the YouTube Sisterhood does, where it's like a bunch of girls will get together and just like, you know, branch off of each other with ideas, and you know, when they do meetups, come together and just, I don't know if you guys know the YouTube Sisterhood, but just it really sounded like something like that. So to me, I was just like, wow, that'd be really cool, because personally I only have a few people that I know of YouTube that I will text and ask different things, and I thought it'd be cool to have like a group of people that can come together. The girl who originally put the first picture up, she had over 80,000 subscribers. Like, she almost had 100,000. So I was like, wow, she really knows what she's doing. It would be cool to have someone kind of like mentoring me as well, you know? So I remember I went under the girl who had originally posted the picture, and I had said I would be interested, and then the next day, the one who had tagged me in that same picture had texted me, and she had said, oh, you know, I don't know if you had saw, but she basically said to check out that picture. And I had texted her back and I said, you know, I definitely will check it out. And then she was like, yeah, well, shoot me an email if this will interest you. And I had texted her back again, and I said, well, you know, I need to hear more about it, but I would be interested in, you know, hearing more about it. So here's my email. And she wrote me back, and she said she would forward it to the girl, but basically everything in the picture already had the details. Now, I had already read the picture clearly, so I could already tell it didn't have all the details, or else I would not have asked for more details. So I was like, whatever, I'll just wait till I get an email back from them, and then I'll ask more questions if I need to. So I got an email, I want to say it was later on that night. So Wednesday was the day for the Instagram post, Thursday night was when I received like the email. And the email was just basically saying that there was a quiz you needed to take in order to become part of this group. And now I was like, you know, that's cool, because honestly, if you're becoming part of a group that's kind of like working to make someone better, you kind of want to make sure that the group kind of meshes together and works well, because you don't want someone who is just not in it for the same reasons as everyone else. So either way, I think it was fine to do like the quiz. They just had simple questions that was just like, you know, why don't you see your channel growing as fast as you want it? And just simple things like, you know, where do you want your channel to be? Or what do you think you can work on? Just different things that kind of go around with YouTube. So I answered all the questions, and mine were simple. Like I said, I didn't think, you know, my channel was where it was because of the exposure, and of course I don't upload as often as I should. So I was just answering how I would honestly feel about looking at my channel from another person's perspective. Thursday night was when I sent the email. On Friday was when I received like, congratulations, you have been accepted into this group. And honestly, I thought I would have already been accepted anyways, because I have like over 30,000 subscribers, so I had a good amount to work with. So I knew like they might be interested in me. So they had said that the next day was when they would be doing a whole Skype meeting. So Friday was when I got the email saying that you've been accepted, and on Saturday we're going to be doing a group Skype meeting. Mind you, this is a week before Christmas. It is not a good idea to do like meetings within 24 hours within a week of Christmas, telling someone you have to meet with someone the last weekend before Christmas at this time. Like, it's just not gonna work that way. So basically Friday evening was when she had messaged everyone that she had accepted into the group, I guess, and she told everyone on Saturday we were all doing a Skype meeting. Now this was less than 24 hours to meet with everyone. So I had messaged her right back saying that Saturday I was actually going to be traveling up to New Jersey because I'm going home for the holidays. And so I told her that. I didn't get a reply, but I wasn't too worried about it because I'm like, at the end of the day, this is a week before Christmas. I got crap to do. So I just don't have time. Simple as that. So the next day in the morning, not the girl with 100,000, but the girl with only 30,000, the one who reposted, had texted me saying, hey, did you get the message about the meeting today? And I told her, yeah, I did, but I wasn't going to be able to meet with her, and I told her I would be able to meet with her Sunday, but only from this amount of time, because after I got home Saturday, I was going to my goddaughter's birthday party, so all day I would be busy there. And the girl texted me right back, and she's like, okay, so what are you doing at this time today then? And I'm like, I'm traveling. I already told her that I'm traveling right now with my kids. My parents are picking me up. You know, I'm busy. I'm traveling. And the girl had the nerve to text me back and say, oh, you should download Skype on your phone. Mind you, I know what Skype is. I've had Skype for years. And Skype is basically already programmed on many people's phones, so that's kind of like a stab, I guess you could say. And I told her, I said, yeah, but I'm going to be in the car with my parents and my kids. And if you have a 4 and a 1-year-old, you already know the background is not going to be quiet for anything Skype, especially if you want to keep it semi-professional, being that it is YouTube and you're working together to start a new group. And hearing a baby and parents and kids and you're on a Skype business call in a car, it just does not look good. And already if you watch some of my videos, you can hear my kids in the background. So imagine being in a car on Skype with your kids. It's not going to work. And actually, let me read the text message right now so you guys can hear exactly what happened. I said, yeah, but I'm going to be in a car with my parents and kids. I said, it's going to be hectic to hear anything because they aren't the type to be quiet. And I put LOL just to be nice, because I always put LOL like at the end of my text messages. And the girl had the nerve to write back, get some headphones, girl. So I didn't reply back to that because obviously, like, you don't expect me to be too nice to that reply. So I just was like, keep it quiet, Kym. And, you know, silence is golden. So I just did not reply to that because I didn't feel like it deserved a reply. So within 10 minutes of me not replying, she had texted again and said, I'm sure you and the other girl will work something out tomorrow, though. So I just put, after that, I just put, how long is it going to be, question mark. I said, I'm trying to beat traffic, because I was trying to be nice. I said, I'm trying to beat traffic, but I'll just stay home till after the meeting. Like, if it's really that big of a deal and you feel like, you know, y'all panties are going to be in a bunch because I'm not going to be in some meeting with you guys, then I'll just stay home for a couple hours and try to get this meeting done. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to beat traffic. This is the week before Christmas. And so I just said, I'll stay home till after the meeting. I said, the kids are going to be heard just as a warning. And I said, I don't mind doing this. It's just this week is super busy for me, being that it's right by Christmas. And then the girl put, it's okay, love, as long as The other girl said tomorrow is fine, then you're good. So from there, that rubbed me the wrong way completely. I was just like, once something rubs me the wrong way, I was just like, you know, I'm done. Like, I wasn't interested in it anymore, just to be completely honest with you. So Saturday evening was when I got like a message. I guess they had finished their Skype conversation or something like that, and I got a message saying this is what we went over in Skype and everyone has agreed on this. And I decided to read what the agreement was. And mind you, my friend Shantae had already went to the Skype group meeting or whatever. So if you want to hear how the group meeting was, then you have to listen to her story time, because she will tell it like it is. But if I was in that group meeting, I probably would have hung up, because that's how ridiculous it was. So basically, from what I've heard from Shantae, they told her that there was like monthly dues, like how much you would have to pay, and I think it was like $10 each month, but you would have to put it into the main girl's PayPal, and they would use it for commercials and things like that. And just like, it was just stupid stuff that doesn't make sense, because it's like your group isn't even that big already. And then on top of it, they wanted you to do group collabs, but the people that they had in the groups were like people who were doing comedy, or one was doing like cooking. And it's like, my channel isn't comedy or cooking. Yes, I may be funny, but I'm not, like, I don't have my whole channel centered around comedy. So doing a collab with someone on cooking isn't going to help my channel, and it's not going to help someone who's doing a collab on beauty tutorials if they're a comedy. So like, it was like we had to do a collab with people that weren't in our like genre, if that makes sense. Sorry, my camera died. But that may not sound bad to some people, but what really caught me off guard was when they said everyone who was in the group could not talk to anyone else within the group about the group. So whatever was going on, you had to speak to the person in charge. You could not talk to anyone about like anything that you were doing. You could only talk to the two girls who were in charge of the group. And so that kind of was a red flag for me, because I felt like if it's like a group where you're communicating with other people, you should be able to communicate with other people. But the fact that you could not talk to the other people, it was like, what? That like blew my mind when she told me that's what they said in the meeting. And I was just like, yep, that's not for me. I don't want to be part of that at all. I can already tell it's a scam. And when she even mentioned to them, like, you know, I don't feel comfortable giving money and stuff like that, and they were like, well, I mean, you've already worked with Style Hall, so it's basically the same thing. You're just giving money to us instead of a network. So to me, that really rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm the type of person where if we're all working towards something, I don't mind putting in like $50 to $100 for, I've just done a giveaway collab. I put in over $50 for my giveaway, you know, gift. But if it's something where I feel like I'm giving money into an empty hole and I don't know where it's going, I don't feel comfortable doing that at all, and I felt like that's exactly what it was. So after that Skype meeting, she had actually emailed me again and asked me when I would want to meet on Sunday. And I just told her now wouldn't be a good time. I'm really not interested, and I just kept it nice. Like, I'm too busy right now, and it's just not something I'm interested in doing at this time. And so that was the ending of it. You know, she had asked me if there was a reason why, and I just told her I was doing school and stuff like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, I can kind of smell like a fish when I see one, like, and that was so fishy. So to me, that wasn't just something I was interested in getting myself into. I forgot to mention, on top of it, they wanted you to sign a contract. And if it's a group, I feel like you shouldn't have to sign contracts and things like that. If you're working towards helping others, where you're just like doing collabs and things like that, why would you need a contract? It just sounded so fishy. And I know Shantae knows a lot more than I do, so definitely check out her video below. I'm just giving you guys the little bits and pieces that I had received from her, as well as what went down in the text messages and the emails. But yeah, I definitely would not recommend signing any contracts on YouTube. I don't work with any networks. I don't work with Style Hall anymore just because of that. I don't know, like, working with anything that requires a contract has never been positive for me. I haven't received any results from anything that I've signed a contract for. So I don't recommend doing that at all, whether it is a company, a group, a person, unless you are working with someone big like freaking L'Oreal. and you have reached over 600,000 subscribers, and that's different. But with me, I only have 35,000 subscribers, and signing my life away is not where I wanted to be at this point. Also, they mentioned within 6 months, every single person within that group would be making $1,000 a month on YouTube. And to me, I'm not about money. I'm not like, you know, so hard pressed that I have to make a certain amount of money on YouTube. I do this as a hobby. I don't do it to make money. So that didn't even appeal to me, and already that sent a big red flag, because to me it just screamed, I'm here to make money. I'm not here to really work together, if that makes sense. But this story is all over the place, and I'm sure Shantae has hers more together. But I wanted to film this really quick because if you can hear, there's no one here at my house right now. My kids and my husband are out for the day, so I wanted to make this while it was silence in the background, because I know some of you guys complain about hearing the kids in the background, but I'm a mom, it's gonna happen. But anyways, that is my quick story time for you guys, and I will make sure to have another story time video up for you guys really soon. And yeah, just watch out for scammers, because it will happen no matter what you do on YouTube. Whether it be a company, a person, a business, and maybe they weren't trying to scam people. Maybe they really had good intentions for this. But by the end of the day, in the back of my mind, something did not feel right about this group. Something it did not feel good. But yeah, I have nothing against the girls who tried to make it. Maybe they're trying to make something that I can't see. So yeah, this video is definitely all over the place. If you want a more detailed, in-depth story, I'm sure Shantae has hers more together. But that's about it, and I will see you guys in my next storytime video. Bye!